when you're in a big Catholic family like mine, germs just spread. So, parents make you go hang out with all the chickenpox kids so you can get them early.
Yeah.
That's how I became an addict. My parents just made me go and hang out with all the crackheads.
Like, I can count on one hand the number of times I've had good sex, and most of those times were with that one hand.
I used heroin for 2 years early on in my adulthood. I only abused it for 1 year, though. First year was awesome.
I have a dream catcher hanging above my bed. It's just a picture of my future children. Because once you have kids, your dreams don't matter anymore.
Well, real quick at the top here, rest in peace, Richard Lewis, man.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
That sucks. 76 years old, died of a heart attack. It's a bummer.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, I found this. I was looking up, reading an article about it, and they talked to Larry David because he and Larry David, he had just been on Curb Your Enthusiasm. Larry David said, "Richard and I were born 3 days apart in the same hospital, and for most of my life, he's been like a brother to me. But today he made me sob, and for that, I'll never forgive him." Good shit. I just watched, because he's in Robin Hood Men in Tights. I just watched that like a week or so ago.
Oh, he plays
he's Prince John.
Yeah.
Forgot. He's so good in that movie.
That's a great movie.
It's like, I was having such a good day today. Had a good sleep. Had a good BM.
Like, damn, I forgot he was in that movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Did you get waken up by the sirens this morning?
No.
Slept right through that shit.
Because I got in late from Columbus last night, and my phone went off with the weather alarm on it, and then I got woken up when my whole family came down here in the basement because the siren across the street was going off, and I'm laying there with my face mask on, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And they're like, "Tornado sirens are going off, so we're coming down here," and I was like, "Okay," and I just kind of rolled back over. I was like,
whatever.
Wake me up, we're about to die. I was tired.
Shit.
We had like the windows open in our bedroom and everything, and like I can hear it storming, but I didn't hear any sirens.
If you didn't hear your phone go off, or you have that setting turned off.
You must have the weather alert turned off or something.
I mean, it's gone off before. I don't recall changing my settings.
Oh yeah, it woke me up.
Mine woke me up too. It was like, meh. I was like, well,
Yeah.
I turned to my wife. It was like, because I told her I might stay up because I thought it might be bad.
I wonder if it was closer to here. If I'm as far south as I was, if it wouldn't.
I guess, yeah.
Maybe. I was trying to see if I could find.
Because Lori's didn't go off either, at least as far as I know.
I was trying to see if I could find like last night's weather maps on the National Weather Service website, but they're not. I can't. Their website sucks. I can't figure it out. But yeah, I guess they confirmed. We thought 4 tornadoes. Wells saw 5 tornadoes touchdown. I guess.
Nice. Did anybody die?
Not that I've heard. I know Right Pat got hit pretty hard though. Their restoration hangar got hit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find those pictures again. Here we go. Yeah, so that like the hangar where they work, maintain the old planes and shit got hit. So it got hit hard.
Damn. Yeah, I got fucked up.
Yeah. There's those old planes all in pieces. But yeah, I remember because I thought I had missed it or it had already passed, because when I was driving up to Columbus, everyone was like, "Careful on the roads, there's a storm coming through." And when I left the club, it was kind of humid, like it had rained. So I thought, oh, it just came and blew through while I was inside and didn't even notice it. Okay, cool. I figured it was done and over with. So
Little did you know.
little did I know.
You know what was funny is I can't forget what I was gonna say. I just fucking blacked out.
That a tornado touchdown? That was funny to you?
5 tornadoes touchdown.
Fuck it.
At this point, when I consider how many like crazy tornadoes I've been through just in the years I've lived here, at this point I'm starting to become a little numb to it. It's
You know
like, oh,
what's
the
weird?
tornadoes touchdown again? Okay.
My wife had never had, until we moved into our house.
Yeah.
She's never had to deal with a tornado siren.
Ever?
Ever. She lived in Cleveland forever.
I lived in North Canton for years. I experienced plenty of them.
She doesn't remember anything like that.
Really?
So I was like, you know, are tornadoes? She's like, no, not that I.
Wow.
No. I was like, what? She's like, what's that noise? It's a tornado siren. She's like, what? And I was like, there's a scenario. There might be a train where you get in the back. And she's like, what are you talking? I was like, and she's like, oh my God. And I was like, yeah. Like,
what would Sharknado want to do with this so far on land?
Yeah, no shit.
I
just heroin needles instead.
I had a friend in college who to this day says that she has never thrown up in her life. And I'm
Impressive.
like,
She probably did as a baby.
yeah,
Never swallowed cum before.
You what?
She's never swallowed cum before.
Yeah, she always says, she's like, I've never thrown up, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. You've never in your life just had a bug, just had a stomach bug ever.
I mean, I stopped myself from throwing up at all costs, but I've still.
I knew a guy when COVID first hit, when I was working at my old job, he had said that he's like, I'd never had a fever before COVID. And I'm like, gee. And so he's like, so I'm 30 something years old and I had my first fever. I thought I was going to die.
That's weird.
Yeah. Some people, man, I don't know. Maybe it's people in small families. I grew up in a big family. So like
People
germs.
just take care of themselves sometimes, I guess.
I guess. I don't know. Just when you're in a big Catholic family like mine, germs just spread. So, you know. Parents make you go hang out with all the chicken pox kids so you can get them early.
Yeah.
That's how I became an addict. My parents just made me go and hang out with all the crackheads.
These are going to be your new friends. They're the cool friends.
They thought it would get me immunity. Little did they know. Gave me the disease.
So there I am, 7 years old, sucking dick.
Yep.
Robbing a McDonald's. That story, I was actually in jail for a lot longer. In prison. I actually robbed that place when I was 7. What? Sir, is your ball pit working?
Yeah, I did say it was from my little league baseball bat.
Yeah, you never did specify how old you were when you were addicted to heroin and committing crimes.
My dad was upset. The week before, he spent $300 on that bat.
Jesus. And now it's state's evidence.
They gave it back.
Oh, did they?
Yep.
Nice. Just when you're getting released, here's everything you came into prison with. One.
Well, once I knew that I was
Little
going to
League
prison,
baseball.
my parents were able to come and get everything that I was arrested with and the evidence that was.
Gotcha. I always love that when in the movie or TV show when they release the guy from prison and everything you came in with, one switchblade,
Yeah,
with the names of the people who turned you into the cops etched on it. Gonna give you that back to you. Wait, is this chewing gum? You can't leave here with chewing gum. That's not safe.
Shit. Would it be weird to go in a... if you could go into prison and then you're getting out later, what would something you would take with you so when you get out they give it to you? What'd be the first thing you'd want to get?
That I would want to have, like, the first...
Yeah, think about that. You know what I mean?
slice of pizza.
Slice of pizza
Slice
from
of-
25 years
old.
ago.
I mean...
Freeze dried. What?
I mean, if I'm going into prison as a kid, I'm thinking odds are I had either a Batman action figure or some silly putty in my pocket.
You mean something like to prepare yourself, like?
No, I'm saying is like, what would be the first thing? Like, let's just say, like, all right, so you just bring stuff with you to prison, so they confiscate it. So that's the first thing you get when you get. See what I'm saying?
Money.
I think it would either be money or it would be like a set of hearing aids, just so they could be like, here's your aids. That was a long fucking walk to get to that.
That's funny. I
Because
like
I
it.
already got that anyway.
You're right. I don't know. I know the first meal I would want to have if I ever had to go to prison and get out would 1,000% be a cheeseburger.
What was your first meal?
I don't remember. So it's weird because when I was released, I went to the halfway house first. So like I got there and I still just had to eat their food. I think it probably was like Pizza Hut. On Fridays they let us like order pizza delivery. So probably the first like food I ate was that.
That's not bad.
And it was like 4 or 5 days after I got out.
That's not bad.
I don't remember what I did. It was not because when I was released from the halfway house, I was put on house arrest at my dad's house.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure I ordered a pizza that night. So, more than likely pizza.
Common theme is pizza at McDonald's.
The cameras fuck up again?
No, I'm getting a weird hum from. I think I put the bad cord in
my wiener.
Wells's mic.
It's always Wells'
I know. I'm gonna next paycheck next week. I'm gonna order a whole new set of cords. Hey guys, do you like edible cookie dough? Well, we have got a treat in store for you. The Three Mics podcast is now a proud member of the Dope Spoon Lickers Club. That's DOUGHP, the #1 provider of edible cookie dough in the United States. You can use the code MIKE10, that's MIKE10, to get 10% off your entire order at checkout. So go to dope.com, DOUGHP.com, and get some dope today.
Should I unplug my microphone?
Hang on. Now you can. I wanted to turn it off first, otherwise it was going to pop.
Boom, 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 boom. Boop, 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 boop. 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 Shay and Wells are gay for each other. Boop, 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 boop.
We brought you on to be our third, dude. You're our unicorn.
Then I just needed to be the cameraman. Oh god, I have my
You're your own cameraman.
I have my foot angled in such a way that if I moved it, it would go in your butt.
Right up my ass.
I've never really been big in the serial killer documentary thing. This is, I don't know. Like, I get, I didn't even like Making a Murderer. I remember everybody's all about Making a Murderer.
I'm always I get caught up in the I get caught up in the how did they get away with it for so long? Like H.H. Holmes, like he built that fucking murder house up there in Chicago. It was like a fucking saw trap.
Yeah.
They don't get away with it anymore.
Not anymore. No.
It's hard to get away with murder.
Huh?
So, nothing.
What?
It's so hard to get away with murder. Nothing.
I mean, nowadays, just I think part of the reason is because just technology, and it was pretty much the only way you had to prove if somebody committed a crime was if you saw them do it or they admitted it. Other than that, it was pretty much just, well, we don't know how it happened, but it happened. I mean, that's why they still don't know what killed Edgar Allan Poe.
If I was alive before DNA evidence, I would have killed so many people.
It's why it happened so much.
So easy to get away with it.
Honestly, the day they discovered fingerprints, a lot of people were like, fuck.
Yep.
Well,
my raping days are over.
rapping? No, raping.
No.
What?
Yeah. DNA, DNA evidence was definitely the thing that, you hear it all the time about how many cases have been.
Can you imagine the
reversed.
first guy they used DNA on? It was like, motherfucker.
You guys got what now?
What do you mean you have a new technique? Like, really? Like, of all the fucking people before me, you chose why? It's because I'm Asian? It's because I'm Asian? Is that it? You think I outsmart you with mathematics, and that's what you're fucking doing right now? Because I'm fucking Asian? You fucking pieces of shit.
It isn't the first person to be arrested on DNA evidence was an Asian person.
Was it really? That would be fucking cool. You just sounded so confident.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
That's what we're gonna. What'd you get on DNA?
It definitely was a white guy.
Oh,
Definitely.
1,000%.
What do you mean DNA? Like, are you saying letters of the alphabet? Like,
I want to know who it was. I want to know what the situation was.
Can you imagine now? Like, we got this DNA. DNA. What does that even mean?
Somebody's name?
DNA was first used to solve a crime that occurred in England in 1986. So definitely white. In 1983 and 1986, 2 young girls were raped and murdered. Over the course of investigation, a 17-year-old mental hospital employee confessed to committing the crime.
17-year-old?
17-year-old.
He was an employee at a mental health hospital at 17?
Yes. A 17-year-old mental hospital employee confessed to committing the crime.
What the fuck was he working on a mental hot first?
I don't know. Probably a janitor or some bullshit. Or that's not anything.
Like, it's just so like.
Yeah.
Show me the footage. I want to see how fat I am.
You want to see?
I have to get my
Show me
angles
how
right.
hard it takes me to breathe.
I mean, you can't. I look like shit no matter what.
See, I wore patterns today. It covers the fatness.
My problem is I'm just going bald, so this downward angle is not.
Oh yeah,
not doing me any
peak,
favors.
The exact opposite. A really long widow's peak. Look at that.
That's like peak widow's peak.
My hairline
like-
is just receded so far back on
Mine
head.
is the exact opposite of yours. Like you got the male, I got the male version. You have the female version.
I'm
of like something you
literally
put together.
like I'm getting that Grandpa Joe crown of hair going.
At least
like,
you know if you don't have any DNA evidence come from your head, that's for sure.
I'm like just one more like bad haircut day away from just shaving my whole fucking head.
I've been
You
thinking
will
about
definitely look like a white supremacist.
I would, yeah. Oh yeah, no, I would. I would look like I married my cousin once I shaved my head.
Fair.
On purpose. Like knowing full well she was my cousin. Not one of those like, I just couldn't help it. It's like, no, I want to marry my cousin.
My great grandparents, they were like 8th cousins or something like that.
Yeah.
Like related somewhere down the road. They found that out. It was weird, which is probably why I have 5 toes.
It's a whole thing in the
Exactly.
only 5. That's why it was a whole thing in the Harry Potter books was that like the pureblood wizard families all like intermarried to keep the bloodline pure, and I'm like, that's some Targaryen shit.
Like
right
at
there.
one point though, is it just weird? Like what cousin is it? You're like, all right, you guys need to stop.
Yeah. I don't know. Ask the British royalty.
Yeah.
They're so fucking
I
inbred.
feel like 8th is kind of far away removed. at
Oh
that
yeah, I
point.
think you're good at that point.
Yeah. I mean, like, if you want to get technical, we're all related in some way, shape, or form. Like, I am technically dotted line related to the guy who runs Roush Racing, but I'm not going to expect to see him at a family reunion anytime soon.
Really?
Yeah, my old last name is Roush.
Yeah.
Before my mom got married.
Wow.
Yep. Whoop, whoop.
Interesting.
I that's all I know about it, is that there's a thing called Roush Racing.
Yeah, I mean, they suck in NASCAR. So
I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I've never dedicated a single brain cell to NASCAR.
really, Dude, I fucking love watching NASCAR.
I can't watch NASCAR.
I
like the
can't
game.
watch it. It's too boring.
I like racing. I like the only racing game I like.
Yeah.
But like when I watch it, I'm like, this is
Dude, it's riveting. You just never know when they're about to crash, and then people flip and.
Yeah.
my favorite episode is when Dale Earnhardt died.
His favorite episode.
yeah. What's that episode? What? Oh, that's real. That's even better.
My favorite edition of America's Next Top Race Car Driver was when
No, that was sad when he died. Made grown men cry.
I was in 6th grade. I think.
I was 6 years old, I think.
You're 6 years old. Yeah, I think I had just started middle school when that happened because my teacher was a huge Dale Earnhardt fan, and she was not happy.
It was not a good day.
No, it wasn't a good day. I got beat a lot that day.
What? Really?
No, wasn't that
She
kind of
jerked
school.
you off? Good old Dale.
Hey, if you'd like to be an honorary Mike and be a part of the 3 Mics in a whole different way, head on over to our Patreon. Go to patreon.com/the3mics. That's patreon.com/the3mics. We've got a single $5 tier that gets you access to the whole shebang. Everything that we're going to start rolling out, whether it's live streams, uncut episodes, exclusive tickets and other stuff like that. Who the hell knows what we're gonna do, but it's simple. $5 a month gets you in as an honorary Mike and hanging out with the 3 Mics over on Patreon. Once again, go to patreon.com/the3mics and become an honorary Mike today.
The
That's where my
intimidating
people
hand
pleasing
job, that's
began.
for sure. That's an intimidating
what?
hand job, that's for sure.
That's where your
His nickname
Really
was
rusted hands.
Gristle.
How much teeth do you want in your blowjob? How dry do you want it? Dry like sandpaper?
I want it so dry that when you're finished, the only moisture left on my dick is the blood.
Is the cum, because I'm still gonna come. It's just gonna take me a while.
At what point?
I have the most powerful orgasms if my dick's not soaking wet.
In my brain, it took a minute to get there. What?
So if you're like not wet, it's just like a fucking shotgun.
Yeah.
Damn.
Pah!
I think it's because, like, I don't know how to explain it.
I keep
Well,
waiting to
built
hear
up
my mom shut
frustration
the
in your
door.
dick, like
Yeah. Something like that.
it's almost like
Ropage, dude.
Ropage.
Ropage. From across the room.
And he doesn't even need load boost. They should sponsor us again. That'd be awesome.
Actually, you shouldn't say their name until they sponsor us.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been getting a bunch
Bode
of Blue
loose.
Chew fucking things.
I keep seeing the ads for
You
it.
get those ads too?
Every day.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, it's not like, unless my wife's whispering Blue Chew on my fucking my phone. I'm like,
No, if you ever like look at titties or porn on your
Yeah.
phone, it's gonna pop up.
Yeah. My
the fucking time.
my suggested content, my internet algorithm is fucked for ever.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
First off, it looks like a really good bubble gum.
Yeah.
So I'm like, kind of, and I was like, that's an expensive bubble. It makes my dick hard. No, thank
I'm
you.
good. I don't need any
I
help
don't
with
need to
that.
be in the middle of a fair with a hard on.
No.
I don't need that to be hard, and I don't need that
I
extra.
chew gum after lunch as a teeth cleaning thing because I'm that asshole. I don't need to be sitting at work propping my desk up. Like, I mean, I could.
Are we still talking about hard dicks?
I don't know anymore, honestly.
I took a sip of my drink and forgot completely about what we were talking about.
Fucking, you want to go see Stuart? What'd you think?
Oh yeah, you saw Stuart. He's messing with the fake logs in the fireplace. What'd you think of Stuart Huff? I
It
know
was
you
incredible.
Yeah, you and I talked about it a little bit. But
He was all right.
he was all right. How was the second show?
He didn't even finish.
Oh no,
Didn't have enough time.
Damn.
He was going long.
Yeah, I was like, because
Did
I know how
Karen-
the entire joke's on. Because he's working on a bit for like that entire hour for 3 years, but it's like the same premise, but way different.
Yeah.
Everything's different, and he just never got to the end.
Yeah, because the thing with him going with the dude to find Bigfoot, that part has stayed the same.
Yeah.
Everything surrounding it has changed completely.
Well, no, the snake charming.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. Yeah. But
Yeah.
like the way he gets to his bits and
Bits.
like the order he does them in has changed.
and the jokes within the bits are different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like,
I mean, it's truly a masterclass in joke writing, for sure. Especially having seen it over the course of 3 years. But yeah, he did seem like he was going kind of long. It was all good, but he did seem like he kept running out
he
of
didn't
time.
even finish the second show.
Yeah.
He didn't finish it. Apparently, it's like an hour 20.
Damn.
Damn,
Yeah.
And he still didn't get it all wrapped up?
Yeah.
damn.
It's not. If an audience member says something, he goes off on a tangent about it. And
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he can be derailed so easily, and it seemed like both audiences were talkative,
Yeah.
or both days,
Yeah.
I should say, because I wasn't there Friday, but yeah, it just seems like he was, for a guy like him who is probably long undiagnosed ADHD, getting derailed. But I will say, for a guy who gets derailed as easily, he
gets
keeps it
right-
funny.
Yeah. He did. He gave some like life advice to these guys, these two young guys in front, because they were with his his older friend of theirs, and it was
Yeah.
like funny as fuck. Also very valid advice. So I was like, God damn, this is funny, but also very valid. Like, I was like, shit. No, we end up sitting there in the green room talking till like 2 a.m. now.
No shit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Stewart's cool, man.
But
Look
yeah.
forward to seeing him again.
He comes
Does
through
he ever
like-
do the funny bones? I know he does
No.
Wiley's once a year. Is this pretty much his only stop in Dayton?
Yeah.
Where's he from? Indy?
No, he's from Atlanta. He's from Georgia.
He's a Southern.
word.
He's Southern.
Yeah.
He kept when he saw him when I remember when Vander saw him in the lobby the first time on Saturday, he pulled up the poster for the show on his phone and he goes, "That's not the same guy."
It's way fucking different, long hair and everything.
He took the COVID beard and COVID hair to the extreme and just. But honestly, I think the look works for him.
Yeah, it made more sense.
It does.
Once I heard him start telling his jokes, I'm like, I can't see the guy holding a goose saying these jokes.